Hi, good morning folks from Kitchen Coos and News, live in the calving field, and we're checking back in on Croona here this morning, and I just thought this was a very sweet wee scene. The wind is coming, it's coming from your right as you look at the screen, and look at the way the rushes are bent over. They're bent over pointing towards the coo there, because that's the way the prevailing wind comes. It comes from the west, southwest here. And see where that little calf is? Try not to disturb anybody too much here. The little calf is right in at the bottom of those rushes. It will be as warm as toast in there, it really will. Not unlike where I am right now. I'm getting the full blast on my shoulder at the moment. My lug is sore, as we would say locally. It's surprising just how many people don't know what a lug is. A lug is an ear. Robert Burns said he didn't like all skinking whale that jops in luggies. A luggie is a milking pail that had a handle on it that looked like an ear. So if you ever wondered where your lug was, you've got one on each side of your head. You use it for hanging your glasses on. I've got my glasses on this morning, by the way. So I was just going to do a little reminder, folks, while I'm here, about the dangers of approaching any cow that has a newborn calf. It just occurred to me yesterday, we haven't gone over that one before, not this year anyway. Let me assure you, it is very dangerous to approach coos that have got newborn calves. And farmers, members of the public, people get killed each year by approaching coos with wee calves. And what I'm doing here, it's based on 50 years experience, but even at that I still need to be very careful. So please folks, if you do see a coo with a calf, if you're out on your walk, give her lots of room. The wind seems to be playing havoc this morning. It is coming in. Wait a minute, I'll try and get my body into the way of the wind. See if we can't help that a little bit. There you go, we're now in the shelter. We're now down here in the shelter, out of the wind. So just in case you didn't catch, I'm hoping that's a lot better now, because I'm having, as usual, sound equipment. Sound equipment is a bit of a nightmare for a 65-year-old farmer, I have to tell you. And I am working on it. I've got one of my cameras here, seems to be working okay, and the other one isn't. Anyway, we'll keep working on that. So here, I was explaining, just in case things are better now, here's the little calf tucked in out of the wind this morning, and I was pointing out how the rushes here, you can see them, they're bent over from left to right now as you look at it, and that's because the prevailing wind comes from the southwest here, and this little calf is tucked right in the bottom of those rushes, and it'll be as warm as toast where it's lying there in the shelter of the wind. And Mum of course is keeping a close eye, and I was explaining how it's very dangerous to approach coos with newborn calves, and what I'm doing here is based on 50 years of experience. I've had a few close shaves over the years with coos and calves. Trust me, It's not an exact science being able to predict what a coo's going to do, but with a bit of experience you've got a better idea of knowing what the coo's going to do. And that's what we're doing this morning. The coo here is Kruna. She recognises my voice, she recognises my scent, she probably recognises my face. That's the coo has got a far higher level of understanding than we give her credit for. She knows I'm not a threat to her little baby here, but well, we can't abuse the situation here. I need to respect the coo and her wee calf and not do anything here that might make her nervous or feel as if her calf is being threatened. So I'm being a fly in the wall here, if you like. The coo hardly knows. She's already sort of discounted the fact that I'm here, hopefully, and we are getting a chance to share this lovely wee moment with the coo. So there's no more new calves this morning, obviously, and there are coos. I see them every day. There's more and more coos are looking as if they are going to be calving very, very soon. So we can expect an avalanche of calves any day now. And it's just as well they're probably cozier where they are at the moment, because I mean today is not desperately bad for weather, but it is so cold here at the moment. When the rain does come, it's horrible. It really is. And the wee calves are better where they are. But anyway, thousands of years of evolution, it doesn't matter, folks, whether they come in the sunshine, the rain, the hail, or the sleet, or the snow. Evolution has got these wee calves ready for whatever sort of a day that they're born into. And I've no doubt we've got some of those days ahead. So what else is going on today? Today it's an exciting day for us all here at Kitchen Coos and Ewes. We had a tour company from the USA. They booked 25 dates with us last year, and today is the first coach that's going to come and see the coos. And oh, have they got a treat for them? They get to come and see this wee calf. Hopefully he'll be up by that time, and he got out of his pyjamas and start to be racing about, so that our friends from the USA are able to see him in all his glory. And this wee calf, who knows what kind of future this wee calf is going to have. He's a bullock, he's a boy, he's a bull at the moment. I think he will end up being a bullock. Not that he's a bad calf, but we don't think he's out of the top drawer. We don't think he'll ever be a bull. But he could have a great future to look forward to, because we now have our cuddle monsters. These are hornless bullocks that now take part in a hands-on coo tour, and a bullock is a great thing on a hands-on coo tour, because they've got no axe to grind with each other, the cuddle monsters. They've got no hormones racing through their body. They've got no horns to attack each other with. So they are just big, well, there's no other word for it. They're just big cuddle monsters. And people love to comb them, groom them, give them a scratch behind the ears. We've discovered that some of the big ones, they like to get a massage all over their shoulders and right all the way down their back. They love a massage. And there could be other options for this wee boy here. We just sold 7 horned bullocks. That's males that have the horns but not their boy bits. We just sold 7 of those to someone that that owns caravan parks up in the Highlands. So their job will now be looking cute for the people that staying in the caravans up in the Highlands. So the career options for this wee boy are wide and varied. Right, what can we do? What else can we see from here? I'm scared to move because if the wind has stopped causing problems on the microphone, I'm reluctant to move from here. There's Millish there starting to destroy my pickup up there. Thank you very much, Millish. Cease and desist if you can. Usually the wing mirrors are looking in about 3 different directions by the time I get back to my pickup in the morning. But anyway, I think I'm gonna nip away, and we've got things to get ready before the people from Gate 1 Travel. A big shout out to Gate 1 Travel if there's anybody happens to be watching this video this morning. We'll see you later on today. I do believe they're calling in on the Burns Museum on the way to Kitchen Coos and Use. So I'll maybe go and brush up my tam o'shanter and give them 10 minutes of that just after they arrive. Maybe not. Maybe that's a bit ambitious from a standing start here. So folks, I'm going to nip off early this morning. I hope you don't mind. We've got lots of things to do, and we look forward to sharing another wee moment like this with you tomorrow. I hope you can join us. And folks, I'm recording with 2 cameras right here, right now. One of them is in landscape, and I'm going to upload it to YouTube. So if you have a YouTube channel, pop over to YouTube, have a look at this film on your television, in landscape, in glorious high definition if you like. And if you have a YouTube channel, if you enjoy seeing this, hit the subscribe button. And it occurs to me, we have subscribers on Facebook here, our lovely subscribers. We love broadcasting to them every evening during calving time. And those lovely people, they pay a small amount every month to be subscribers. But, and they will always get exclusive material because they are paid up subscribers. They always get that wee film every evening from the calving field usually. But what we're doing here this morning is free to everybody to enjoy if they wish, and we're also going to make it available on YouTube. And the fantastic thing about YouTube, I don't think everybody realizes this, when you become a subscriber, you don't pay a single penny. It's free. All you do is hit this subscribe button, and that's it. You get notifications when we do a new film, and well, you get to join in the conversation, and you get to see the video in landscape and on your TV if you wish. So there you are. So if you have 2 minutes, pop over to YouTube, hit the subscribe button. It costs you nothing. You're always welcome to be a subscriber here at Kitchen Coos and Use. You can do that on Facebook, but that will cost you, I think it's more than £3, but it's less than £4 a month. It's not a huge amount each month, but it all helps to keep the wheels turning over here at Kitchen Coos and Use. So there's all those options, folks. We appreciate your support, and we enjoy your company every morning here in the calving field, and we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow morning. It's business as usual. Until then, it's bye for now.